As a boy, I would look at all these videos and pictures and think, how cool would it be if I could be on that trip?
There's just not anything like it that I know in the world.
Alright, we're live on location here in the Maldives with Andres Crespo. He's the captain and owner of Blue Star Surf Charter here in the Maldives. Andres, the mic is yours. Introduce yourself.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you guys here in your boat. Yep, we are anchored very close by, and yeah, let's see what's going on. Yeah.
All right, Andres. Like you and LUEX go way back. Actually, way back before LUEX was even LUEX. The lines kind of blur as to how you guys actually connected, but I think you and Tim met when he was chartering some boats in the Maldives.
Yeah.
And one of the boats was for sale. Did you actually end up buying that one?
Not me. I know the person who bought the boat, and unfortunately, those two boats, one of them got on fire.
Oh wow!
And another one sank.
So
yeah. The two boats from that two boats was from the same owner.
Right.
He managed to sell the two boats, but yeah, they finished. There was a really bad end for those two boats.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the Blue Star is it? Like, fortunately for you, it's not the one that sunk or caught fire.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Yeah, no, the Blue Star. I bought the Blue Star in Egypt.
Right.
I traveled to Egypt and I spent there like 1 year trying to leave the country. With the bureaucracy there is not so easy. Let's say that. And yeah, I drove the boat down here during almost 1 month driving to Maldives.
How did you find a boat in Egypt? How did that come about?
I tried to find a boat that was like my requirements. I wanted a boat with a strong hull, steel hull, not a wooden boat. And on that time, Maldives was not available. So I was searching in internet, and I ended in Egypt just searching for boats, and finally I found that one. Yeah, we did a lot of modifications, repairs, just to get the boat in shape and to adapt for the surfing trips.
Right. And why Maldives? Like, why did you end up here? Like, you could have gone anywhere else, right? Why
Yeah.
Maldives?
Well, first of all, is the waves, and the place is just amazing. The waves I travel a lot before. Now I'm not traveling so much because I'm a little bit stuck in Maldives, but I'm happy about that too. Yeah. In first position, it probably is for the waves, for the environment, and then it's also for the business because finally, we have to work, we have to earn money for our families, and this is a good place where to have a business. Is not so easy, but it's possible, and it's to mix the life surfing with work is something that not everybody can do. I have a privilege, let's say that I can do that. I can work and surf at the same time, and so these combinations make me to start with this project, and that's why I'm still here. Yeah.
Have you ever considered a different location, or for you it was clear I go straight to the Maldives?
Well, when I was thinking about to start, because before I was travel agent, when I was living in Spain, I had a small office. I was arranging surfing trips in many destinations. But in the end, the best place where I could see more potential was in Maldives, where I could develop a business. I could develop a surfing style life. So finally I decided to come to Maldives. Yeah.
And was it always a dream for you to have a surf charter or have a surfing business, or was that something like a random career change for you?
Well, it's always, we surfers, we always dream about to have the house in front of the beach, in front of the waves. And so this is the perfect combination, because I have my house, I have my business. It's not in front of the beach; it's in the ocean. But it's in the end, it's what all the surfers we dream is, just to to live close to the breaks, close to the waves, and to surf as much we can, right?
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I think, I mean, in the Maldives, being surrounded by water, I mean, you have literally waves left, right, and center. Like, you're surrounded by waves.
Yeah, exactly. There are so many different spots, still undiscovered spots. I've been traveling for north, south, everywhere in Maldives, and you can be surprised how many spots are still undiscovered. It's just like nobody is surfing in so many spots. I had again the privilege to be in many spots where nobody surfed, never.
Do you want to share them with us right now?
Maybe out of
And what is it like living in the Maldives? Like, are you traveling back home a lot to Spain, or are you staying here? You're always, like, are you in the country all the time, living on the boat, or how does life in the Maldives look like?
Well, this is what have the life in Maldives. It have a plus and a minus. You have the good thing is that we have is the environment, the ocean, the waves. But in the other side, the life in Maldives is not so easy. The communications, especially in this time of with the pandemic, is the communications and the transports are not very easy. It's not allowed. To travel to move between the islands. There is a lot of limitations. Okay, but let's say that the ocean is compensating a lot those limitations. Right, because in the end, if we are surfers and we want to surf non-stop, this is what we are in the perfect place for that. Of course, it's not only about surfing the life. It's about families, friends, to have a meeting with friends, free time. It's not only about surfing, but in the boat, the good thing that I have in the boat is like many people is coming from everywhere in the world. I get people sometimes from 12 nationalities on board, so I can share with them a lot of things. I look, this part of let's say like the social life is covered by the meeting the guests that we are getting in the boat.
And I guess it's also like a nice change because every guest has a new story and like they're from different places, so I guess it never gets boring on the.
Yeah, it's totally. This is totally right. I get sometimes people from Japan. Right now, they cannot travel, but I was in the last year getting a lot of guys from Japan, Brazil, Portugal, Italy, Germany, Sweden, Norway, South Africa, Australia. So in the end, it's very curious because everybody is coming from a different part of the world, and then all are getting there in the boat together. But they have a very common thing that is they're coming all of them. They're coming to surf. So in the end, many of them they're just traveling by themselves. They are just solo surfers, and they meet all together, and they get good friends. They try to come back the next year again all together. It's like surfing is making friends in the boat. It's a really nice feeling and atmosphere in the boat because it's just everybody's happy thinking about surfing and sharing the meals, sharing the day by day. It's really a really nice feeling to see how the people they're traveling by themselves and then they get friends in the boat.
That's awesome. So you have a lot of groups that kind of meet in a trip and then they book like more trips together?
Yeah, they meet in the boat and they get in touch for when they leave from the boat. They keep in touch and they try to come back again for the next year, or after 2 years they try to come back again in the boat together.
Right.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
cool. And as a captain, I guess like you see some really wild stuff, like, in the water, out of the water. What are some of the craziest things you've seen while you're traveling up and down, the Maldives?
Well, it's let's say that I have seen in the 14 years I'm right now in Maldives. I have seen a lot of tough situations. I have lived a lot of hard situations, like traveling from the South Atolls up and down in the 1.5 degree channel. I don't know if you probably know where it is. This is like usually you can do it in the 8 hours with the good weather. I remember like a couple of times we did it maybe like in 20 hours. very rough seas, really rough, that the boat is not progressing. We are going just moving at 1 knot. Yes, it's moving so slow because the waves are so big that the boat can be destroyed if we go faster, right?
Is there also like an element of fear? Because you have a lot of people on board, you have a boat, obviously that's your livelihood, that's your business.
Well, it's a lot of responsibilities. When you have people on board, especially people, our guests, that of course they are surfers, they are used to be in the ocean, they are used to be with the waves, but to be in a boat in the middle of the ocean with so heavy, rough seas, it's not the same like to be surfing in the beach. So you can see sometimes that how people get nervous, how get anxiety, how they are. The feeling of that is not good. People get sometimes a little bit stressed. But I have a lot of experience. I do my work. I bring the boat to the destination, and then when we get there, we anchor the boat, and okay, all is fine. Everybody's get relaxed, and then we can go surfing to the next spot. Yeah, the ocean is the ocean, and it's unpredictable. The weather is unpredictable, and this is something that we cannot control. We have to deal with that. Not to have fear, not to be never in panic, just to understand how it works, and try to deal with that.
And I guess like if you have all these different people on your boat, they all have like different needs, like they all react different, right, to I guess panic or fear or waves in general.
Yeah, some guys are just relaxed, and they know that it's gonna be a few hours just up and down in the boat. They're going to be jumping in the boat for a few hours, and they are relaxed. Some other guys are not so relaxed, and sometimes they said to me, "Please call a helicopter. Please call a helicopter. Yes, I want to leave from this place." Unfortunately, it's not possible. In Maldives. It's not possible to do that. And but again, when we got in the harbor, when we anchored the boat, and then everything is gone, and okay, it's all fine.
And I guess with so many different people on board, you see also like a lot of characters coming through, like people with real funny personalities, real jokers. Do you have like a funny story you can share with us, like something that's that stuck with you through all these years because it was so hilarious?
Well, there are so many stories that to choose one is really difficult. But I always will remember a guy, Australian guy, that he came with all his family, but he was like maybe 18 years old, and the rest of the family, they were their parents or the uncles and the kids, and he was like a bit lost. He was just with 18 years old. Yeah, what I'm doing here with they're all surfers, of course, but he was a bit lost, and so he started to come closer to me, to share more time with me, because kids with the family, with the parents, it's fine, but they want to have their own space. And we got really good friends. Yeah, we went surfing all the time together, and this guy was very funny. Yeah, was a really funny guy. He was all the time doing crazy things. I still remember Darcy. If he see this, Darcy is his name. Yeah. Very good guy.
Okay, we're looking out for Darcy for sure. And obviously, you've been here during lockdowns and COVID and the whole pandemic. Like, would you say that was your biggest challenge so far, or do you have others that are comparable to what's going on right now?
Well, it's in this life, living in a boat always is a challenge. Right now is even more because this situation is new for everybody. So you have to adapt to these circumstances and to find a way how to survive. Let's say that. Like in this time, it's all difficult. But I have to say that this is. I'm living in the boat so many years. Like for me to be for like the last year when we were locked down in the boat for 4 months. We have to be just in the boat, but for me it's not new. It's like I was for so many years, so it's not new to be 4 months in the boat. but it's not really for me the biggest challenge. I had the hardest times than this. Yeah, it's difficult because you cannot meet your family, you cannot travel, and in this side it's not so easy. But talking about life in the boat, and I had the hardest time than this.
And I guess like this is a more personal question that we have. It's kind of like, what does success mean to you?
Well, the success, it's a difficult question. But, what I think is to be success is just to be happy in your life, is to be surrounded of your family, the people that you love, the people that you really want to be, and to have a relaxed life with not too much stress and not too much, and of course, surf day by day and enjoy your family and enjoying see your kids how they grow healthy. And this is, for me, it's more than enough just with that. Yeah.
Do you have your kids and your family on board as well?
No, my kids are coming always when they are in holidays, school holidays. They are coming next month and they stay for like 2 months on board with me. Then they have to go back to the school in Europe. So unfortunately, I cannot be with them for so much, but always when I have a gap, I have a break, I try to go there and visit them.
Would you want to trade your life you have right now for anything else?
Well, always we can have a better life, right?
Sure.
Always.
Sure. But would you give up the boat for anything else, or is that's what you
well,
want to do?
I have to say that after so many years just doing this work, I could change some things in my work, in my job, in the operation, in the day by day, right? In like probably to thinking about right now our season is really long. It's like a 8 or 9 month operation. So I'm thinking in the future just to change, to don't make it so long, just to be operating the boat during like maybe 6 or 7 months, just to have more free time for me. But for the rest, I really think that the concept that we have in the boat is really interesting. It's a lot of freedom for the people to come and go whenever they want. And I'm meeting I have friends everywhere in the world now. I meet so many people from everywhere, really cool people. I'm really happy what I'm doing. And I want to keep doing, but in a different way, just to have a little bit more free time for me.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's all about that balance.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about balance. Yeah, exactly.
And I guess like you've been surfing everywhere. You said it before, north, south, here. Is there a session that sticks out to you, like a surf session where everything came together, where you say, okay, this is by far the best session I've ever had here in the Maldives?
Well, this is a bit complicated because after so many years, so many sessions and so many good waves, I could remember probably like on 2014, I think, or 2000. Yeah, I think it was 2014. Was my first biggest huge backside barrel in Sultans, and I always will remember that wave. It was a huge barrel just standing backside standing. It was like a wow. This is one of the days that you realize that the life is so good. When you're inside of this monster, it's an impressive feeling. Yeah, I will remember this day.
Is there a favorite wave you have?
I think all the waves are my favorite. I cannot say one is better than the other, but I really like to surf backside, and probably my favorite wave in the Maldives probably will be blue balls. I really think it's a really perfect right-hander, powerful, hollow, long. With have maybe in a good day you could have almost 300 meters. So many good breaks here, but this one probably is my favorite. Yeah.
All right, we're actually out of time.
Yeah.
So thanks a lot, Andres. Is there anything you want to share with our listeners? Like, where can people find you? How can they get in touch with you?
Well, it's easy just to get in Google or just meeting LUEX. Just mailing to LUEX is very easy to with them with you guys. We have a lot of years of good business relationship, and from the beginning of LUEX and from the beginning of the Blue Star, it was like both companies were starting more or less at the same time. Yeah, so it's like we grow up more or less together, and I can see also the progression of LUEX, like it's getting better and better every year. And yeah, it's easy just to contacting LUEX or contacting us in the Blue Star. Yeah, it's easy to contact. Right now with all the social media and all these things, everybody can see what we do, what we are doing in the day by day, where we are in the south, in the north, pictures. They can see how is our life in Maldives.
Perfect. So
yeah.
This is it. You guys heard it. To get in touch with Andres from Blue Star, just shoot us an email or give us a call. We are happy to help.
We at LUEX are all about finding the best trips for you, for your requirements, your ability level, your taste and preferred style. Just the best options in the world.
LUEX offers you the world's largest selection of travel packages. We can offer you hundreds of unique and absolutely amazing travel experiences. No matter how special your requirements are, we will have the right option for you, guaranteed. The choice is only one side of the coin. The other one is the LUEX Objective Expert Advice to help you select the best option available. We have visited all destinations ourselves and know exactly what package will suit you and what won't. We also guarantee you the best available prices. In the unlikely case that anybody offers you the same package at a lower rate, just let us know and we will beat that price for you. We will be there for you 24/7, and we will spend as much time with you as it takes to find the best travel package possible and to assist you before, during and after your trip. Last but not least, you will enjoy the highest customer protection possible. Check out our website for details. We are living on repeat business and will make sure you get what you deserve.
Seen enough? Well, then give us a call if you want to ride the most amazing waves or some of the world's finest powder. Just check out LUEX.com.